Hi, and welcome to session 3 of our Gentle Movement series. My name is Brenda, and welcome to Brenda's Fitness. Today we're going to do a gentle warm-up like we have before, our short little workout of really getting some muscles moving, and then a nice little calming, centering at the end. Today we're going to do all of our exercises standing or sitting from the chair. So the chair is going to be our main prop. And I have a set of light dumbbells. You can use them if you'd like. If you don't have any or don't want to use them, you're not ready, that's just fine. You can just use your arm weight, okay? So this series is designed for you to re-energize, mobilize your body, get the energy, the blood flow moving through all the different parts of the body. When we sit, we become stagnant. And so what we want to do is bring in fresh energy and release the stagnant energy. Sound good? All right, let's get started. Find a nice open spot, and we're going to start moving. I'm going to move my chair off to the side just a little bit. All right, so I want you to just march in place. You can walk around your room if you need, if that works for you. Anything works, as long as you just start moving. I've just got my arms going here. There we go. And you go at the pace that feels best for you. This isn't a series that's meant to be gentle. It's not meant to cause any harm, so please, if anything doesn't feel good, step it back. If you're unsure, you can always send me a message, ask me a question. And if you love what we're doing, there are more of these videos at brendasfitness.com, and I can, again, send me a quick message and I will get you in contact with those connected to the rest of the video series. All right, so I'm gonna switch to kicking backwards now, called butt kicks. If you need to hold your chair for balance, please do. That's it. It's just going to stretch the front of the legs a little bit. Yep. All of these movements, we're starting to get that heart rate up. That's it. Good. Just think about being tall and open through the chest. Good. Once we get the blood flowing a little bit, we're going to focus on some breathing and some lengthening. Yeah. Hope everyone's having a great day. It'll be even better after this because you'll be energized, vitalized, and ready to roll. And if you've been stressed, it'll bring you to a calm place. So there you go. All right, so feet a little wider than shoulder width. And again, always grabbing the chair if you need it. We're just shifting the hips side to side. Just a gentle movement. And we're going to start thinking about our breath now. So I want you to breathe into the belly with the nose and out through the mouth. In through the nose, into the belly, and out. One more in, and out. We bring the breath into the belly so that it tells our body, hey, you're all right, you're safe, all is well. Okay, so bring your feet a little closer together, and we're going to stand up tall. Think about that breath. And I just want you to shift a little bit of your weight into your toes and then back into your heels. So my knees are soft. We're just feeling the floor underneath us. Good. Now can you shift side to side, ever so slightly. Just like you're swaying in the breeze. Feel the weight in one foot and then the other. Back and forth. Good. And now see if you can find a centered spot. Front to back, side to side, and we're going to just take one nice breath here. Put your hands on your belly and breathe in and out. Beautiful. Good. Let's reach down, and from here, I want you to just do some little knee circles. Nothing fancy, just ankles and knees doing little circles. Good. Let's go the other direction. Good, we're going to work up through the body. Ooh, I got a good crack out of my knee. Oh, that feels good. So cracks that don't hurt are a wonderful thing. Good, come on up. Take a little wider stance and we're going to do some hip circles. Arms are relaxed. I'm going to push my hip to one side, behind me, to the other side, and out in front towards you. So again, I'm staying in my comfort zone. There's no pain here, but I feel a nice little little stretch, especially when I push to the sides. There we go. Good. And other way. Going around. That's it. Push forwards too. Push those hips forward. One more circle. Are you still breathing? In through the nose, out through the mouth. Little shoulder circles forward. A little bit bigger. A little bit bigger. Get those elbows going. And just opening those arms. Good. And down. Backward circle. So we're just asking those shoulders for some range of motion. Incorporating the elbows a little bit more, a little bit more. Ooh, yeah. Arms extended. Just some small circles here, not gigantic. There we go. Good. All right, shake that out a little bit. Feet are still just a little bit wider than shoulder width. We're going to reach one arm up to the ceiling, and if you can, reach with your palm to the ceiling, and other palm is going to reach to the floor. So let's take a big breath in and reach both arms away from each other. Soften your knees, bring your hands together, and then switch. Inhale, reach. Exhale, come down. Inhale, reach. Exhale, switch. So what we're doing here is the arm that's reaching up is opening this whole sideline. We're opening the rib cage. Breathe into that area. Breathe into the rib cage and release down. And down. Last one. And down. Now we're going to incorporate a full circle. So, again, depending on your range of motion, start with the arms up to wherever is comfortable for you. It may be straight out in front for now. That's fine. My feet are a little wider for balance. Soft knees reaching straight up, fingers long. I'm going to push my hips away from my fingers as I reach to the side. And I'm going to reach to the floor. Now, you may not be reaching to the floor. You may be reaching straight out towards me. That's fine too. Now, my hips are reaching away from my hands as I come up around the circle. Big breath in. Exhale. Breathe in. Reach. Reach, but be relaxed. There's no tension. Last one, reaching up and over, pushing the hips away from the hands, head and neck relax. When you get to the top, we're going to change direction. Just pause a second, make sure you're not dizzy. Here we go the other direction. And up, and over. Last one, breath in, reach up, exhale, come around, and back up and down. Good job. Give those shoulders a little roll. Now we're going to really wake up the spinal cord and the neck. Feet are going to stay in the same position. You're going to bring your arms out by your sides, palms facing me. You're going to look up towards the ceiling as long as you can. Thinking about chest open. This is spinal cord breathing. Soft knees. Open the chest and bring your elbows in by your side. Breath in, and then as you exhale, bring your hands and elbows together, tuck your chin, and round down. And let all that air out. Big breath in. Exhale out. Roll down. Chin tucked. Breathing in. Fresh air, fresh opportunities. Exhale all the old stale energy out. One more, open. Exhale, round down. Release the hands down, roll your shoulders up and back. Good. All right. Now we're just going to focus on that neck just a little bit so that we make sure that it's happy and healthy too. All right? So what you can do is you can hold your hands behind your back if you'd like. So I'm going to take my right hand, I'm going to hold my left wrist gently. There it is. So I'm not pulling it hard, I just have a gentle pressure on it. I'm going to take a big breath in and I'm going to exhale my ear to my right shoulder, so away from the hand that I'm holding. forth. So your ear is rolling back and forth on or towards that shoulder. So you're feeling a nice stretch on the opposite side. And I'm not yanking on this arm. My arms are just gently behind my back. Inhale, exhale. Good, chin to chest. Switch your hands and bring your ear up to the other shoulder. Just stay there for a second. Take one breath. And then rolling back and forth across the shoulder. Just loosen that up. You'll feel a nice stretch on the side of the neck here. Necks need lots of love. You'll notice we didn't do neck first. We wanted to make sure other areas were loosened up first. Chin to chest, release the hands, roll the shoulders up, back and down. Good. All right. So now we're going to use our chair as a prop for a few more stretches. So back of the chair, hands are on the back of the chair, and you can soften the elbows. I'm going to walk myself back. So my tush is pushing back, and what we're going to do is we're going to do kind of like our spinal cord breathing. So what I want you to do is round your back up and then flatten your back. All right? Inhale, pull those shoulder blades apart, and then exhale, lift the chest. Okay? Just very gently. Just work within your range. And now I'm going to walk a little farther, and I'm just going to keep my arms straight. Let my chest fall forward and feel a nice big stretch all along the side and in my chest. Take 2 big breaths here. Inhale, exhale, relax. And again, breath in and out. Good, now from here, as long as you're in a comfortable position, if you need to come up a little bit and work from here, that's fine. Or even putting your hands on the wall and doing this is perfectly okay. You choose what works for you. I'm going to play peekaboo with you. So now I'm going to rotate my hips a little, and I'm going to look underneath the arm, and I'm getting an extra stretch on this bottom arm. And then I'm going to switch, shift my hips the other direction and look away from you. Inhale, exhale, rotate. Inhale, exhale, rotate. One more each side. Inhale, exhale, rotate. Inhale, exhale, rotate. That is a nice stretch. Good, and walk yourself back up. Woo, I like that. Okay, now we're going to rotate a little bit more through the torso this way. So holding onto your chair, if you have the balance, I'm going to take my outside foot and I'm going to cross it in front of my inside. I'm going to palm up, reach out towards you. I'm going to take a nice breath in. And as I exhale, my eyes are going to follow, and I'm bringing my arm behind me all the way as far as I can to rotate my torso. I'm going to turn my palm over, and I'm going to come back. All right, let's do that again. Inhale, open. Exhale, return. Inhale, open. Exhale, return. Nice stretch, isn't it? Inhale, open. Exhale, return. So when we get those nice rotations through the torso like that, that is a great way not only to energize the spine and get the blood flow and activate all of those meridians that are going on in there, it also is wonderful for our organs. Our organs love to be massaged by rotation. So outside foot across, if you can, holding the chair to stay centered. Palm up, reach out towards me. Inhale. All the way back. Exhale, return, palm to the floor. Inhale, open, eyes follow. Exhale, return. So you're really focusing on the rotation coming from the upper part of the torso. Think about being tall. Let's do one more. Tall, open, rotate, and return. There we go. Beautiful job. Shake it out. All right, so now I'm going to take my dumbbells off of the chair. And if you're able to put your foot on the chair, perfect. If you aren't, that's okay. Grab a little stool, hit pause, grab a stool, and you're gonna put your foot on your stool and use the chair for balance. If you can put your foot on the chair, this is what we're gonna do. So I've got one foot on the chair, one hand on the chair for balance, and I'm going to push my hips to one side and push my hips to the other. So what we're doing is getting those glutes woken up just a little bit more, back and forth. And I'm looking in the direction that I'm pushing the hip. So that's mobilizing my torso as well. Good, and switch feet. Ready? Moving those hips. Shake that tush. There you go, pushing back into the side, side to side. Good, and remember if there's any discomfort, back it off, make it a little gentler. Maybe this is as much as you wiggle and move, okay? All right, so next, this is our last one. So, of the stretches and movements. Keep the foot up. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna lunge forward and I'm gonna reach up with my arm. Big breath in, exhale down. All right, so breath in, reach, exhale down. So we're mobilizing the ankle, the knee, and the hip, and we're also stretching that back calf. Yes, can you feel it? Back in here. Ow, one more. Breath in, reach. Exhale down. Good. So for this one, I'm going to get you to switch around to the other side of your chair, foot up, because I want the same side foot as the hand holding the chair so that we can reach the other arm up. All right, so feet are facing the same direction, my hips are facing the same direction as my feet. We're going to take a breath in, reach forward and up, and back. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, and exhale. Well done. So as we do these exercises, the goal is to have a little bit more mobility, a little bit more flexibility, and for it all to feel so much smoother. Okay, awesome job. Now on to some work. So I'm going to get my chair set up here. We're going to do our squats. Chair squats or body weight squats, that's your choice. We're going to make sure feet are a little wider than shoulder width, chest up tall. We think about belly button up and in. We want to think about being tall. I'm going to squeeze my shoulders back. And I'm going to hold my hands here. And I'm going to sit back to the chair. And I'm going to stand back up. All right? And up. So pushing our feet through the floor, spread. So knees are tracking with feet. Sitting back in the chair. And up. So sit back, flat back. And up. Breathe in on the way down. And getting tall. If you need your hands on your thighs, that's fine too. I'm not pushing. Keep on going. This is 7. We're going to 12 today. Sit back. Up for 8. Pushing through your feet. Sit back. And up 9. Squeeze your tush on the top. Push through your feet. Squeeze your tush. 2 more. Here we go. Get tall. And up. Awesome job. Well done. Shake it out. Okay. And if one set is easy for you, you can hit pause. Feel free to do another set and then join back in. We're moving to an upper body exercise. Our good old bicep curls. So, with or without weight, shoulders up and back, squeezing the armpits closed. My knees are soft, my belly button's up and in. I'm going to turn my palms facing up, and my elbows are by my side. And I'm going to bring the weights up nice and slowly, and I'm going to lower them back down. We're going to do 12 reps in total. Everything's 12s today or 6s. Here we go. Up and down. Control it back down. Keep your upper back nice and tight. Think about being tall. That's it. And if you need to sit for these because you don't have the balance to stand and move the arms, then sit down and do these. That's just fine. Squeeze the armpits, squeeze up. I think this is 5. I'm talking, it gets a little tricky. Squeeze 6. Smile, we're having fun. And 7. Good. So each week it gets a little more challenging. That's it. So we want to make sure that we do this series, this exercise, this video, as many times as you need to until it feels really good before you move on to the next one. I think this is 11. One more. Big squeeze up. And down. Wonderful. Good job. All right, I'm going to put my dumbbells down by this, out of the way. Grabbing my chair. Remember, this is a chair-facilitated workout today. Here's the movement. Thinking tall and centered. Belly button up in, same thing. Shoulders back. Head and neck aligned. Holding the chair for balance. I'm going to bring the knees straight up in front and down. So when I do that, I really have to squeeze this opposite glute up, down. Then I'm going to take it out to the side. Whatever out to the side means to you. Maybe even just an inch out, down. And then I'm going to tuck it behind me and down. So when I tuck it behind me, I can really feel that hamstring, the muscle in the back of my thigh, squeezing. All right, so we're going to do 6 on each side. Here we go. Thinking tall, up, down, to the side, down, and behind, and down. That's 1. Up in the front, and down. Stay tall, to the side, and behind. Yeah, we got it. 3. Stay centered. Only lift as far as you can. If it's just an inch off the ground, then that's fine. Maybe next week it's 2 inches, right? Progress. This is a lot of hip mobility and hip activation. Up, open, and behind. This is the last one. Up, open to the side, and behind. Fantastic. I'm going to move my chair. Here we go. Ready? Up, out to the side, and tuck behind. So again, belly button up in, think tall, front, side, behind. Stay as centered as you can, front, and to the side, and behind. Yeah? So when I cross behind, I'm actually crossing behind my leg, so my heel's going towards the chair. That's it, front, side, behind. This is our last one on this side, front. Think tall and centered, side, and behind. Awesome, good job, shake, shake, shake. Yeah, you felt that, huh? Okay, me too. Now we're gonna do a few rows. So, I'm turning my chair because it works for me. And I am gonna use a dumbbell, you don't have to. We're gonna lean on the chair, just so we get a bit of an angle with our torso. Soft knees, wide stance, okay? Belly button up in to protect the low back. So if you feel it in your low back, stand a little higher, okay? And we're gonna let that arm hang, and then we're gonna pull the shoulder back, pull the shoulder blade in, and then we're gonna bring our arm up by our side. So when I'm here, I'm squeezing my armpit tight and my elbow to my side, and then back down. All right? So let's give this a try. Hinging forward, belly button up in, think long neck, shoulders away from the ears. Bring the shoulder up and back. Bring the elbow and shoulder by your side, squeeze tight, and down. Again, shoulder, squeeze up and tight, and down. Shoulder, up and tight, and down. Nothing's rotating, nothing's moving. Shoulder, and then shoulder and elbow stay tight to my side, squeezing. Up and back again. One more. Shoulder, arms squeeze by the side. Very nicely done. Let's do the other side. Standing tall, shoulders back, walk yourself back to a comfortable position. Wide stance with the feet, belly button up in, arm dangles, pull the shoulder up and back, bring the shoulder and the elbow by your side, squeeze and return. Shoulder, arm squeeze in and down. Think about having a long neck. You're bringing the shoulder blades together. And think about tucking the shoulder blade into your back pocket, pulling it down and back, down your spine, away from your neck. That's it. Check in with that belly button. Is it still on? Pulling it in towards your spine and up. I believe we have one more left. Look at us go. Shoulder button back and squeeze. Fantastic. Great job. Down goes the dumbbell, or you could just have been using your hand with a nice squeeze. That's all you need. All right, we are going to do calf raises to finish. So, a couple of choices. 2 hands or single hand, depending on your balance. If you need 2 hands, what we're going to be doing is feet are underneath hips. We're going to go up on the toes and think tall, pushing our hips forward just enough to squeeze our glutes and coming back down. Inhale, exhale, up and squeeze and down. Okay? All right, I'm going to turn facing you so I can see you. So get your feet lined up. Make sure your feet are facing forward. Think about being tall and centered. Pick up your belly button. Here we go. Exhale, lift, squeeze your calves, squeeze your glutes, and come back down. And up, and down. Control the movement. Up, squeeze, and control down. This is strengthening the muscles in our feet and our toes. Grip the floor with your toes. We're strengthening our calves. Our hamstrings are coming on a little bit, those back thigh muscles, and our glutes. That's it. We're working on a bit of balance here. We're getting our ankles mobilized and strengthened. That's it. Inhale, exhale, up, and right back down. See how gently you can come back down. Whee! And up. This is 10 already. We only have 2 left. Up, squeeze, and down. Up, squeeze, and down. Good. Shake it out. Shake the arms, shake the legs, loosen it all off. There we go. Okay, so let's do a little centering to finish us off. So our feet are coming back underneath us. If you have any balance issues, stay just a little bit wider. Feet under hips, facing forward. And what we're going to do is one hand, palm up, is just under the belly button. And that's sort of where we're going to gather our energy. So you're going to take the other arm, soft knees, reach all the way around and up to where it is comfortable for you. Breath in, and then as you exhale, come right down the center. So you can see my thumb is facing sideways here. And it's coming right down the center. I'm making an L shape. And then I'm going to switch hands. So now my right hand is going to go just under my belly button. My left hand's going to reach out, gather energy, and exhale, come right down the center. Switch hands, breathe in. Exhale, come down through the center. Reaching around and up. Exhale down through the center. Around and up. Bringing the energy down. Around, gather, and bring it down. One more each side. Gather and down. So we don't want all the energy stuck in our head. Busy mind, busy, 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 thinking, thinking, thinking. Bring that energy down into the belly, because then we're in a calmer place. Both hands over your belly. One nice big breath to finish off. Fabulous. Well done. That was excellent. Thank you so much for joining me. That was session 3 of our Gentle Movement series. And like I've said, if you are enjoying this series, please get in touch with me and I'll make sure you have access to the whole series. All right? Thanks so much. Have a wonderful day. Take care. Bye-bye.